2021?
2018.
Who was the first player to grace the cover of NBA 2K?
Allen Iverson.
Yay! You got VC! Congratulations! Take your VC, Cole. Who was recently traded from the Portland Trail Blazers to the Milwaukee Bucks?
Give me a little.
Oh, I didn't even hit.
With the thought of getting a victory on the road, the T-Wolves came into the arena tonight with a look of confidence. What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, George out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Strus in at small forward. And for the Warriors, we've got Bogdan Bogdanovic. Wendell Carter is out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Hardy, and it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. And a battle of the bigs tonight, Grant. Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
Deflected! To the inside, Bogdanovic. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
Well, Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball, helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Here's Poeltl, and the dunk by Poeltl.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Here's Mobley after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. And they get it back. Offensive rebound, Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Boy, that's a big-time effort play by Wendell Carter Jr. This guy gives you everything he's got.
To three, George knocks it down from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Mobley, left side, from outside the arc. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. And now the T-Wolves on the break. That's good from Towns on the assist by Brogdon.
You can see the defense always wants to hold contact with Karl Anthony Towns. Just great concentration on the shot.
Well, there's no question that the Warriors are the team of the decade, Grant.
Oh, I mean, B.A., think about it. 6 finals appearances in 8 years. They did miss the playoffs in 2 of those seasons, but they still came away with 4 championship rings, plus 2 MVP trophies. Not bad.
Well, Paul George is a difficult defensive assignment precisely for this reason. He's going to force you into contact.
You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
Now here's Carter, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Will it go? Second shot opportunity, and he takes it up and lays it in. Carter's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you see Carter Jr. just carve out space, finish attacking the hoop. That's a nice move.
Outside Strus. Stolen by Mobley. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
Strus finds Poeltl. Back to Strus. That shot is off. Good D by Bogdanovic. Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And the basket by Halliburton.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
Timeout called the Timberwolves. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this timeout. Every night it seems to be different.
All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. The Warriors, #1.
It was a joy to watch these guys play. Constant ball movement and player movement. Defenses were worn out by the end of games.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Brogdon with a bucket.
You can see Malcolm Brogdon has the ability to score from all three levels. In the paint, from three, or right there going to the mid-range game.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Fires in the triple. Bogdanovich has got 5 points.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Towns. In his last outing, 16 points for him. 5 on the clock. Strus. They grab their own miss. Pirtle with the bucket.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Halliburton on the wing, guarded by Brogdon. Carter can't get it to go. George, right side. Shoots over Hardy. George finds Towns. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
That's a big-time send back by Evan Mobley. That length is real, folks. Look out.
And here's Strus outside. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. Now he's checked in for Carter. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Wagner's checked in. Here's Brogdon. Minnesota with the ball.
Yeah, you love to see Towns mix it up a little bit. Gets his team a bucket on the second chance.
Halliburton against Brogdon. Out to the right wing. The three, Hardy. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Karl Anthony Towns.
Second team foul.
And remember, Grant, tonight is game 2 of this 2-game regular season series. How do you like these?
Line for 2.
You know, I love them. I mean, they're really interesting. The NBA significantly increased playing the same team in back-to-back games a couple years ago. Of course, it limits travel, but it makes for great games, almost like a mini playoff series of sorts.
Well, what we know about Mo Wagner is that he has consistently grown over the course of his NBA career. This guy has versatility as a scorer. He has tremendous energy that he brings nightly, and he wants to get better.
Now here's Halliburton. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Thompson. Good D by Bogdanovich.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively. Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Outside, Green. Tries a 10-footer. Oh, Covington with a block.
Tremendous anticipation from Robert Covington. Sends it back.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Oh, and Towns with the block.
Outstanding anticipation from Cat right there. He sends that thing back to another zip code.
Wiggins, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Aaron Wiggins.
A minute 58 left in the first quarter. Powell passes to Horton Tucker. Here's Wiggins. Green with the defensive effort.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Third team foul.
And it's Green with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A late second-round pick in 2021, but Aaron Wiggins has earned his way into NBA minutes.
And not a big name in college at Maryland, but he just continued developing. And everyone, of course, runs their own race. He's here now, and he is capitalizing.
And so it's Golden State with it after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. They get it back. Wow, that's good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
1:10 left in the first. Halliburton with the steal. Left side, Horton Tucker. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists now tonight. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
Snatched up. Wagner, and that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
That, to me, is exactly the kind of play you want from Mo Wagner. Aggressively chasing the rebound and getting a second chance opportunity.
Now here's Halliburton. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. Ooh, got him with the pump fake. Savvy move there. Horton Tucker's got his second basket of the night. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Wagner. Thompson outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
The kick out to Wiggins. They get the rebound. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's just a savvy move to draw the foul. And despite that young age, Halliburton like a seasoned veteran right there.
Halliburton.
No good on that one. So he can't get either to fall.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Thompson scanning the floor. No one near him. Not going to go that time. Up in time. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Warriors ahead, up by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. If you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second chance shots, that's nice.
Well, the Timberwolves shooting pretty well at 45%. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Max Strus is out there with Wagner. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's George in at the 2 spot.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Poeltl. Brogdon against Halliburton. Brogdon, the pass to Poeltl. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Poeltl's got 6 points.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Brogdon. Oh! Brogdon rising up for the flush.
How about that? Malcolm Brogdon with a little bounce in his step. Pretty dunk.
Pass to Carter. No good that time. Pirtle with some nice D. Here's Brogdon. Wagner, the pass to Brogdon. From deep, Brogdon.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon already has a 50, 40, 90, the ultimate efficient season under his belt, putting in work from the three-point line.
Now here's Mobley. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. And Doris, the feeling around the league is Evan Mobley could win Defensive Player of the Year multiple times.
You know, PA, I think that's on point. The reason it is because his effectiveness is not limited to shot blocking. This guy is excellent both on the ball and in help situations. Yes, he blocks a ton of shots, but the fact that he alters even more is as impactful. And he does this all at such a young age without getting into serious foul trouble. Look out, league. Evan Mobley is going to get better and better.
Here's Wiggins following the score by Minnesota. The shot by Hardy, no good. Bogdanovich against Strus. Over Bogdanovich. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
Here's Hardy. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Wiggins. Out left to the wing. Mobley. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Warriors head coach Steve Kerr has somewhat of a hands-off approach. He said, quote, coaching isn't controlling. My goal by the end of the year is to just sit there and do nothing. And that means it works, because that's what a coach's job is. It's not to pull strings, call every play, and direct traffic. It's to say, this is your team. BA?
Yeah, that's how you have to think about it, right? Thanks, Allie. And he drops the first. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation. And that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
What you love about Malcolm Brogdon is his consistency. This guy not gifted with incredible athleticism, but he's a knockdown shooter. He competes on the defensive end, one of the smartest players between the lines of an NBA basketball floor. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Now here's Wagner. He's coming off a 13-point game against Golden State.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
And here are the Warriors now. Following the score by Minnesota. Wiggins, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Outside Brogdon. George against Bogdanovich. George left side. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Golden State has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Hardy, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Hardy. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And some changes here for the Warriors. Powell, he's checked in for Carter. And it's Horton Tucker in for Wiggins. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for the Timberwolves. Porter Jr. comes in for Strus. Here's Brogdon. Brogdon with a nice finish down low.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Hardy. Good work defensively by Brogdon.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Now here's Brogdon. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Pass to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
He's been off the mark since the start of the second quarter. Shots aren't dropping like they were early.
Here's Hardy. And the layup falls.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Here's George. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. George has got 7 points in the game.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Covington's checked in for Mobley. Green's checked in for the Timberwolves. Thompson comes in for Malcolm Brogdon.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
It's Horton Tucker with a drive. Foul, it's good.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Minnesota in the lead. Porter looks it over. Warriors with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Kept alive. Powell. Good work defensively by Towns.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
The Warriors have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in this second quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. Here's Covington. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
It seemed like their strategy was attack the offensive glass. But here in the second quarter, something's changed.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
The baseline J. Here's Thompson. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And this second quarter has been all about the offensive glass, thanks to their high level of activity.
Well, Grant, Ahmed Thompson is proof there are more routes than ever to get to the league.
He and his twin brother, Asar, coming through overtime elite. A different path, but both high lottery picks, and it worked out for them both.
This is about perseverance and passion. Robert Covington refuses to be denied.
The drive by Porter. Towns for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Covington's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The Warriors trailing. Hardy, the pass to Powell. Oh, and Towns with the block. And here's Thompson for 3. On target from range. Thompson's got 9.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Hardy. Offensive rebound.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Second team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Talen Horton Tucker.
The first free throw is good, and the Warriors make some changes. Wiggins comes in for Bogdanovich, and Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for Hardy. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Pirtle's checked in for George. There's 21 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Towns. He connects, and now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Wiggins from long range. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's Porter. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The T-Wolves on top, leading by a point. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. Malcolm Brogdon led the way in the first half. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
Playing on the road is having no effect on this team. The planes, the hotels, the buses, it's a grind. It could zap your energy level. But right now, they look like the fresher team. And we'll see if they hit the wall in the second half.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Can't believe the coach hasn't been screaming for better looks. They've been letting it fly from the cheap seats with almost nothing to show for it. We've got to tighten up and get smart before the game gets away. Coach, talk to your team.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Kids team.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. They've got Halliburton, Mobley out there with Wendell Carter. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Here's Halliburton. Oh! Halliburton scoring amongst the trees.
Well, that's not an easy finish. Defense, an excellent contest. Halliburton looks like he's bottled up, but comes away with a bucket.
From 13. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
It's on Talen Horton-Tucker.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Minnesota, Thompson at the line for 2.
First one falls.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Bogdan Bogdanović checked in for the Warriors. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Here's Wiggins. Strus grabs the miss. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. With the drive, it's stolen by Bogdanović. The finish! Rips down the breakaway slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Active defense from Jakob Poeltl, that's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
And stolen by Mobley. Outside Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. Bogdanovich has got 8. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
They get it back. Here's Thompson. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Wendell Carter.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Warriors making a change here. Hardy's checked in. Wagner's checked in for Minnesota. Paul George comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Good on both. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Halliburton. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Misses off the left iron. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to Hardy. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2. Hardy.
No good on the free throw. That one misses. Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible, Doris.
NBA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Blocked.
A denial by Mo Wagner using his size to his advantage.
Here's George. Rebounded by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Carter. Here's Hardy. And here's Bogdanovich. Covered by Strus. Mobley outside. Hardy, the pass to Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. Here's Halliburton. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
Tyrese Halliburton, that thin frame didn't matter a lick. Brushes off the contact. Love the grittiness there.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Go credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Thompson passes to Towns. That shot off the mark. Good D by Mobley. And so it's Mobley with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. It's a 1-point game. Good on the bucket. Hardy's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, what a great find by Carter Jr. Not a ball-stopping big man. You gotta love it.
Thompson against Halliburton. Puts it up from 12. Thompson, no good. The Warriors have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Bogdanovich has got 11 points. And Minnesota calls time here.
They're rushing things offensively, and their impatience has led to carelessness.
And the Warriors make some changes. Powell, he's checked in for Carter. Covington comes in for Mobley. And it's Horton Tucker in for Hardy. Green's checked in for the Timberwolves. Porter Jr. comes in for Thompson. Now here's Wagner. He's got 5. Pass to Green. The Warriors pull it in. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. Covington passes to Halliburton. Another three for Golden State.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
Halliburton, the pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Powell. He got a piece of it. And now the T-Wolves on the break. 11 feet out. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist by Porter. And now just a three-point Warrior lead. Porter against Halliburton. Pass to Horton Tucker. Off target from three-point range.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Covington. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Pirtle's checked in. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Golden State has got 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. And the basket by Horton Tucker. Horton Tucker's got 10 points in the game.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Pass to Powell. Halliburton outside. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. The 11-footer. Second chance shot. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Covington. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Powell. Arms length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Powell's got his third bucket of the night.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
It's stolen by Halliburton. Inside. Wow, it's good. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And there's a whistle. That goes on Talen Horton Tucker. That'll be a second foul of the game. Wiggins, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Brogdon's checked in for the Timberwolves. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. On the wing, Porter. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon.
3 points.
Brogdon's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Now here's Covington. He has 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's foul number 2 for him.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Assisted by Kyrie.
Minnesota has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game.
Timberwolves substitution.
Here he goes.
Karl Anthony Towns.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. So it's the Warriors now. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Kevin Porter. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. Here's Brogdon. Pirtle up top. Back to Brogdon. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Malcolm Brogdon understands how to score in the NBA, and right now he's cooking, folks.
Pass to Wiggins. Mobley, left side. Ooh, a beautiful reverse layup. And the Warriors lead by 8.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
And here's Brogdon. Now Towns. Pirtle with the ball. Covered by Covington. The shot by Pirtle, no good. Wiggins against Pirtle. Tries again. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's Strus. And he goes in for the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus. Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Oh, Covington with a block. On the break, here's Mobley. And a nice finish on the layup. Mobley's got 4 points in the quarter. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Golden State calls timeout. At this point in the game, fourth quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. Carter, he's checked in for the Warriors. Bogdanovich comes in for Wiggins. The Timberwolves also with a sub. George is checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Well, that's about timing and precision and knowing for Paul George how to use that leaping ability to get that alley-oop.
Pass to Mobley. And here's Bogdanovich. The 3, Hardy. Drains the triple. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Outside Brogdon. Now here's Pirtle. Back to Brogdon. Oh, Brogdon! The tough score inside.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Bogdanovich. Mobley down low. Towns on him. Mobley, no good.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Over Strus. Here's Horton Tucker. Rebounded by Brogdon. The Timberwolves have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Here's George. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Here's Hardy. George defending. Hardy, the pass to Horton Tucker. And the Warriors miss again. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. From deep, Strus. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Pirtle. And he's now got the double-double.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
Showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
And Minnesota calls time here.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Tyrese Halliburton.
And it's been a performance that every point guard strives for. Orchestrating, facilitating, keeping everyone involved, creating easy buckets. As a teammate, you love playing with a leader like this.
And it's good. 2 points.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Halliburton against George. And George with some nice D. And here's Minnesota now. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. And that one's good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Halliburton, and it's rejected.
Oh, always fun to watch Malcolm Brogdon guard a little bit. Send it back.
And here are the Warriors now. Out to Mobley. Halliburton against Brogdon. Halliburton misses.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
And Brogdon is good for 3. Brogdon's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Wow, what a strong push from Halliburton.
Oh, a big-time pivotal bucket, Tyrese Halliburton. We see you.
Pass to Towns. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And they get it back. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brogdon.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
The Warriors pull it in. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Halliburton on the drive. Basket counts.
When you're anticipating contact is coming, you can prepare. Halliburton, excellent job on the conversion.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. Pass to George. Shoots over Hardy. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
There's no fear in the eyes of Bogdanovich. As far as he's concerned, the bigger the moment, the better.
Line for 2. Bogdanovich.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
On the wing, Strus. Shoots from the block. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Strus.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And Strus drops them both.
You know, he doesn't let that opportunity slip by. Buries some big shots at the line.
Here's Halliburton. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds now. Here's Strus. Second chance effort. And he sinks the layup. Strus has got 8 points in the quarter.
Now that's a confidence booster. Great effort on the offensive glass.
This guy just feeds off that fourth quarter pressure in a tight game like this. That's when we can really see the kind of heart he plays with.
Lets it fly. And he sinks it. And the Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Kids team. Western Wild Wings are the best fans in the NBA. Let me hear you.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Towns. Count it!
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Halliburton. Hurdle with the block. And it's Strus off to drive. Mobley grabs the board. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Carter, the pass to Mobley. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Bogdanovich on the wing. Out to Mobley. Halliburton outside. 4 on the clock. Missed it!
Terrific rim protection, impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
You're from the stripe. Brogdon is exceptionally consistent. The defense fouled the wrong player, if you ask me.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. Just 4 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
I mean, they're still battling, but this one is just about official.
Here's Bogdanovich. Good work defensively by Towns. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a shootout out there, but you got it done. How special to you was this win?
I mean, it was big for a team that shoots threes like they do. It's about continuing to just keep playing hard and find ways to win, and we found a way to win tonight.
It's all about finding a way. Thanks, Kat.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.